Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of the Jojo Show.
Here we are.
My name Christian Tolano. Over here, we have Eric Tolano, just sitting back, relaxing.
Christian, this is episode 4. And you start to realize why Jojo's so good.
Exactly.
You know, you
What?
talk about other animes like One Punch Man and My Hero, you get the good animation that sells it. But this is on a whole nother level. Anyone can do good animation, alright?
Yeah.
But it requires the perfection of the artistic eye to understand shot composition and shot progression.
Direction.
We're talking about the fundamentals of direction here, Christian.
Camera, direction. What do you think about One Punch Man's direction?
Nothing. It works. But this is a masterful craftsman of art, Christian. There's a difference in levels.
Alright.
You know what I'm talking about?
David Productions, doing it well.
Very good. Now, friend of the show, Silvers.
Yeah.
Check him out on YouTube if you can find him.
Yeah.
Under the same name. Linked to me a trailer for a Ruby section.
Yeah.
Complete opposite.
Bad direction?
Bad direction, bad shot progression, bad shot choices, bad lighting.
Okay. Alright.
We open this episode, Christian,
With
the hot baking sun.
and the zoom out. With a little bit of camera movement.
Yes.
Instantly got me hyped because I knew the direction was on point this episode.
The hot sun, Christian. This is all what this episode's about. Let's get into it.
Alright, episode 4. I believe it's called Getting into the Gang.
Yes.
Meeting the Gang. It mainly focuses on the fight with Black Sabbath, not Shadow Sabbath. Come on, Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Alright, I get it. You don't want to get sued by Aussie. I get it.
There you
But
go.
the stand, Black Sabbath. Pulpo stand. Alright. So, the opening is a pullback from the sun. Instantly telling you what this is about.
Yeah.
Sunlight, shadows, sun going down, intense.
Color correction on this. Exquisite.
Oh, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, fucking last week we found out, if you get stabbed by the arrow, you die, or you become a
Ascendant.
stand user. So Sabbath grabs Jojo's shadow, and brings his stand out, aka his soul. This is more evidence to say that stands are souls.
Okay.
Because the old man's soul got brought out, but Jojo's soul got brought out and it was a stand.
Yep.
So, that's more evidence towards there from that debate. We kind of never get answers to that question.
Alright.
Kind of do, kind of don't. Alright, so Sabbath grabs Jojo's shadow. Is about to kill it. And then we get the top-notch opening. Never gets old. Never gets old, because it's a fantastic song.
Very good song.
Alright, into the episode. The stand is extremely strong.
Yes.
You can't break his grip.
Yeah.
Can't stop it from happening. Jojo gets mad that the old man is dead and does some CQC action
Yeah.
to get out of the grip.
Yeah.
Punches him in the jaw, kicks him in the leg, hits him with the classic Jojo treatment, the rapid fire punch. The Muda can also be seen when Dio uses rapid fire punch against Jotaro. Jotaro. So he knocks him back. The shadow gets hit into a bucket of water, and it disappears.
Yep.
Where did it go? Now we get some suspense here. Where did it go? Wide shots of nothing, so you can see the whole environment.
Desolate. Works in its favor this time.
Exactly.
Building suspense.
Yeah.
Love it.
Sabbath then appears behind Jojo and grabs his stand. Sabbath is slowed and starts stabbing Gold Experience in the neck extremely slowly. Jojo is bent over because his stand is getting bent.
Yeah.
And the sunlight hits Sabbath and he lets go of Jojo. First hint on how to beat this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he drops over the balcony and, Jojo starts testing out the stand. Touches the shadow.
Yeah.
The guy appears. Keeps on doing that. Works it out. Konichi then comes out of nowhere. comes out of the dorm and thinks Jojo killed the old man. Jojo denies it, you know. And works out that Koichi saw the lighter getting relit, so he's part of this gang.
Yeah.
He's involved now. So Jojo warns him. Koichi doesn't know what he's talking about. Koichi gets grabbed. He's about to die. Jojo comes in, saves him, turns the stairs into vines.
Yeah.
And Sabbath starts freaking out, starts flailing around.
I like a few. There's like 4 or 5 shots where the sun gets revealed through whatever is blocking it. Works well in this scene, kind of like suggesting the demise of the character through the eventual sunlight that's coming out.
Alright. The reason what Koichi then starts to explain the arrow and the stands and how it works.
Bit of exposition here for people who don't know. It's good.
Yep. Jojo saved Koichi because he feels responsible for dragging him into this, and he has a dream. Yep. Jojo, kind heart, heart of gold. If you ever worked that out.
Fighting gold.
Exactly. Koichi then explains the long distance stands and the autopilot they're kind of in.
Yeah.
It's not remote control. Because it's like set and forget.
Right.
It's not really, you know.
Okay.
So, it's more autopilot. I don't know why they translate it to remote control.
Yeah.
It's weird. They have to beat it before the sun goes over the school or they're dead. Because then it's entire field of shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Jojo, so Sabbath uses they start running out into the light so they get more distance, so they escape.
We had the shots of the crows before. We know the crows are there.
Yep.
Very litigious, very good.
It's grabbed.
Yeah.
How did this happen? Sabbath travelled through the shadows of the crows. Now, Jojo's trapped. He's about to die. Koichi comes in there, uses his Sabbath, can't move. But, you know, Koichi's worried that Jojo's legs are going to get crushed.
Yeah.
So, he's going to undo it. But no. Because Jojo has a plan. Cue the Jojo music. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Jojo gave life to the tree in the background that gives the shadow.
Yeah.
Gives it life. So much life that it eventually runs out of its lifespan and dies. The Sabbath is stunned by the sunlight. Jojo covers up the hole so he can't escape. Classic. Says, gives him the disrespect treatment.
Yeah.
And then Jojo sets up the shot. You know, move a little this way. Get out of the way. I'm going to hit him this way. I'm going to hit him that way.
Yeah.
Hits him with the classic Muda. Sabbath goes into sunlight and is defeated.
And again, masterwork in sound design. It's not a Gatling gun going off.
Yeah.
You can hear the crank of the Gatling gun, Christian.
Because it's a weaker version of the Muda.
Works very well.
Weaker version of the
It's also not drowned out by the sound of bullet fire.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you get that mechanical rotation that you would imagine the hands would kind of sound like with this mechanical looking thing going on.
So, Sabbath is defeated. So, what do you think about this fight?
I mean, cerebral fight, as we expect in JoJo.
Straight from JoJo.
Basically, you know what's going to happen in the first 3 shots because they tell you what's going to happen, which I appreciate.
Yeah. Just about how it's going to happen.
Just about how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I specifically like the shots where, like, he's walking back and forth and you can see, like, it clearly dictates to you what are the shadow lines and it's making it very clear that it can't come out. And there's, like, a few minutes of him, like, testing out what's going on.
He's working it out.
Yeah.
That's what we appreciate. So, this is the first case for the theme of the season, which is breaking through fate.
Yeah.
Because Sabbath only gives you 2 options. You either die, or you become a stand user.
Yeah.
Jono says the third option. Breaks through fate. We see this constant theme being brought up into the theme of the show. People are always trying to escape their fate with backstories and other characters.
Yeah.
It's the theme of the show. Jojo's trying to, break the cycle of the gang, trying to escape his fate of
Trying to break the fate of
his father,
Napoli.
Dio, and him being good and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, first case of the themes of the show. Alright. Very interesting fight. I like the morphing scenes with Sabbath, how he pops out of the shadows.
Yeah.
How he disappears, how he freaks out when the sunlight hits him.
Very expressive.
Very expressive, very good. I appreciate this fight. It's a very good fight, and it tells you what kind of things to expect from Jorno.
Yeah.
Because he's not the strongest physical fighter. He stands strong, but it's not the most physical based stand. Other stands can outpower him. So he's got to think a little more. Which is what we appreciate. Because we've already seen this in other seasons where, Jotaro just pummels shit, that kind of stuff. So we get little more thought into fights and fight structure.
Yeah.
Alright. So after the fight, Jordan is worried that Polpo will know what's happening, will know what's happened, or is dead. But Koichi explains the rules on the remote stands. Does it affect them? They don't even know what's going on. It's a set and forget kind of thing.
Yeah.
Jordan explains people could still be listening to the conversation, so he won't let him call anyone.
Yeah.
Because it's too risky. There's a whole gang of people coming after it. The next day, Jordan goes to see Polpo. It's a more weird shit. He comes out of a wall of pizza. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Never gets explained. Polpo, weirdo.
Gives us a speech.
Gives us a speech about respect. About don't disrespect people. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Starts talking about, God and how even God will, turn a blind eye if someone disrespects you.
Yeah.
Even if you kill them. Talking about how, the only place for violence is when someone insults you.
Yeah.
Because it involves your reputation, and it puts you in a position where you have to do something.
Okay.
To get that respect back. So, very interesting speech from Polpo. Jono gets accepted into Passione. He'll be working on the Bruno.
Polpo's got very good aim with flicking things.
Comes up, hits
Perfect.
hits the bench, rolls over into the other side.
He's done it a few times.
He's done it multiple times. Jono leaves. Not before.
Does something strange with the
Strange
fridge.
with his stand, with his little hand comes out.
Polpo
What's going on
notice,
there?
Yeah. Okay.
It turns out, the whole point of this test was to make stand users.
Okay.
In the first place.
He doesn't care if they're lit or not.
He expects you to get it
Yeah.
unlit and then relight it and then get a stand.
Yeah.
And then come back the next day.
Yeah.
He's making powerful subordinates.
Okay.
Alright. Koichi, he also underestimates Jono, saying he's a clueless guy.
Reports back to Jotaro.
Yeah. Polpo is like, oh yeah, he's easy to manipulate, he's a young guy.
Yeah.
I can control the guy pretty easy. Little does he know. Alright. So then Koichi calls, he calls Jotaro, tells him that he can be trusted. I can't tell you now because, someone might be listening.
Mm-hmm.
So Koichi then has a monologue about how the Joestar blood, the righteousness of the heart, the bloodline, and how Jono definitely has this kind of Joestar, personality, that kind of thing. Alright, now, Bruno, we go back to Jono and Bruno. Bruno is happy that Jono got accepted into the crew. Now we're going to go meet the rest of the gang. On the way, we cut over to the jail. Polpo is eating a banana, but Jono turns it into a gun, and Polpo blows his brains out.
Short progression mastery again, Christian. We get the speech from Jono while the speech is happening.
Well, you can thank Araki for that one.
Yes, while the speech is happening, the gun is progressively getting more tense.
Yeah.
He ends the speech, Polpo dies.
He disrespected the old man's life.
Love it.
Right? Jono, all about life. You can see it in his stand.
No.
All the kind of themes. Life.
Maximum impact all the time with JoJo. I appreciate it.
Exactly.
You gotta maximize the moments, Christian.
We get to see the gang. End of episode.
Yeah.
Now.
Just sitting around a table.
Sitting around the table. Listening to music.
Whatever.
Yeah. Get to see the gang. End of episode. Now. This episode's fantastic.
Star rating, Christian. What do you think?
Star rating 5 out of 5. I love this episode. Best episode yet.
Not the most hype episode. Not the most
What are you talking about?
impactful episode. But you know what, Christian?
The stand fight's hype as fuck.
Yeah, but you know, it's not like someone lifting a building or whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, sure.
It's more of a cerebral game for the JoJo fans out there, which we appreciate.
That's the fun, because you
Yes.
don't know how they're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Like in other shows, you know the guy's just gonna punch harder, right?
5 out of 5. This is how you do film and animation, Christian. Perfect shot choices and progression. Storyboard on point. Storyboard actually checked and thought about here. Alright?
Yeah.
No one's fucking around. They know what they're doing.
This production is just on another level.
Oh, man, the sound, the production, everything. Them doing Araki right. If only
Araki
we could do
deserves it.
Oda right.
Don't get me started on that. Alright?
But here we are.
Alright. And fantastic episode 5 out of 5. What more do you want to say?
Beautiful.
Beautiful episode. Next week we meet the gang.
Now,
Antics, all that kind of stuff. What?
I appreciate it's a TV thing, so we've got to take shortcuts.
Yeah, of course. Alright? Couple reuse shots there with the guard.
Review shots.
Who cares though? Fuck
Using
it.
stretching effects on the shadows when we're explaining how the sun's going down. I would appreciate frame by frame with those shadows. Looks a little bit weird. But you know what? Whatever.
It's a pretty detailed tree.
Because everything else. Beautiful. Also,
What?
you use the 3D environment with the camera. And I'm going to let it slide because it looks alright.
When? In the first shot?
Yeah.
It's a lot of camera movement there.
Alright,
It's justified.
It can be done.
Justified.
But we're here on TV.
That's right. We're a weekly show
Mate, for a
this one.
TV production, how can you complain?
That's true. That's true.
Of
How can you
this
complain?
piece of art.
It's 39 episodes.
There we go.
Fantastic.
What else you got to say?
Like the show. Subscribe to the show.
Just go to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel. Watch the One Piece show. Red Force podcast. Yeah. Do all that kind of shit.
Yes.
And let's get into the fashion god. This one.
Here we go.
This week, is a challenge.
Challenging week.
Challenging week. We have the main character of Part 5, Jono Giovanna,
There we are.
number 8, and we have number 7 from Part 4. And if you've seen Part 4, you know this man is named Rohan, and he is, in his own right, a fashion god.
Yep.
So, let's just get into it. 7.
This is a brutal bracket, Christian.
This is a brutal bracket. Only one can win.
What these two would have progressed far down the line, but only one can live here.
Only one can live. Now, Araki continues the obsession with the cut.
With the midriff.
With the midriff. Continues the obsession.
Not egregious here, Christian.
No.
Because we got everything else covered up, alright?
Yeah.
Got to appreciate a little bit of skin. But we have 1,000 holes and shit. Gets a bit too much.
It's too much, but we don't have that here. Now, what are your thoughts on the two belts? Of about going around the first pair of pants, and about going around about going around the kind of cape thing.
These pants are low, Christian.
It's a cape thing, I'm pretty sure.
A cape thing. On
It
his
goes
pants.
around his waist.
Okay.
And then we got another belt around the pants. We got
Double belt.
quill tips everywhere.
Yes.
We got some sort of sweater, got a jacket, nice jacket. Comes up to his neck, covers his neck. He's got earrings on. He's got an interesting haircut. Good color choice.
I like the color choices here.
He's got his little
Cool blue, cool green.
He's got his camera. He's got his easel with him.
Then that yellow stands out.
Yeah, he's got the camera. Got the easel with him.
Yeah.
Yep. What can you say about Rob? He's just magnificent.
It all just works. I can see this on a runway, Christian, is what I'm saying.
Okay. So, this is one of Araki's best, right here.
Yeah.
We got the classic midriff. We got multiple layers of clothing that work.
See, not egregious here, Christian. I appreciate it.
Multiple layers of clothes that work.
Yeah.
It's a brave design.
Look at that.
It's pretty hard to get a
like-
midriff to work.
I like the subtle cool effect on this shirt itself with that
Yes.
curved design coming upwards where the jacket ends.
Yes.
Subtle.
Very subtle.
Appreciate that. Directing you to the face, Christian. Judging to the pose as well.
A fantastic pose.
Fantastic pose.
But number 8 also has a fantastic pose. Alright?
Beautiful.
So number 7, beautiful.
Yeah. Number 8.
Number 8, also.
Giorno Giovanna.
That suit, the hair, the
attachment to the character. That's hard to get away from.
I'm attached to Rohan. I can't deny it.
Okay.
Rohan, fantastic character.
These are the actual colors that are supposed to be? Because isn't it purple and yellow?
This is Araki's actual coloring that he did for a color page.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the other one is also that.
I appreciate the extra details of the flowers and stuff.
Yes.
Tough one here, Christian.
Very tough one.
Because if the pins and stuff were yellow,
yeah,
this would win.
But it's green.
But it's green.
I like the green. Do you not like the green?
The green.
What if it's gold?
The gold would.
The gold would elevate this.
Would beat Rohan convincingly. This is still a conversation here, though.
Still a conversation. We got the butter. We got the what are they called? The
beetles.
But they're bloody. What are those spotted ones called? Ladybugs.
Ladybugs.
With the ladybug brooches. 3 ladybug brooches. 3 buns in his hair. Araki loves the rules of 3.
Yeah.
You can see it with you can see it with Rohan. 3 quills on the jacket.
Yep.
You know, you can see it everywhere. Araki balancing the beetles. 2 on the chest. 1 in the middle.
Yep.
Triangle. Goes up with the suit.
Yep.
Hits his face. The insanely detailed hair.
The hair is...
The buns, the braided ponytail, the crazy waviness.
Yeah, the jawline.
That jawline, yeah.
The chest.
That's the jawline, the chest.
Gives you a peek, gives you a little window into the power, Christian.
To his heart. It's a heart-shaped opening.
Yes.
But, might be a little safe. It is just the suit. You know what I mean?
Not more safe than the other one.
The midriff. The multiple layers. You know what I mean?
Hard to say, Christian.
It's
a brutal choice here.
It's a brutal choice.
Poses.
Rohan does have multiple costume changes.
Okay.
But this one, I would say, is his most kind of iconic, I would say. Did we talk about the checker belt? The checker box belt? Sort of representing, you know, the manga, what he does.
Yeah.
The black.
All works here.
All works here.
Now does the double belt remove points?
Remove point. You don't like the double belt.
I'm not interested in the double belt.
Okay. So if you're gonna remove points, does that just instantly give it to Jono?
We removed points for the green Crucier.
We did.
But I have knowledge of Jono's color scheme in the show. That's a problem.
That's a problem. What do you think about the green hair and the hairstyle of Rohan?
See, the green works with the outfit.
That's true.
And we would have that with Jono if, you know, the pins were gold.
So you're leaning more towards 7.
But you can't deny that hair.
Can't deny the hair. Can't deny the golden hair of the demon.
And it works so much better in the anime when it's gold.
I know.
It's gonna come down to you.
It's a good. It's a nice pink. I'm not gonna deny how good that pink is. It's not too.
It's not too loud.
It's not too loud. It's also not too soft.
Warm pink.
It's the green.
Bold. It's bold.
The green throws it off.
Your call. Your show. Your call. Make the call.
This is the most controversial, hardest to pick fashion god yet, and it's only gonna get harder once we get into the high brackets.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go. How can I deny Rohan, the fashion god?
Rohan, it is.
All right, it has to be 7. It has to be 7.
Okay. By slimmest of margins.
By the slimmest of margins.
The gold would have
If
sold.
Jono had the gold trim and the gold detailing, he would have won.
Yeah.
But I have to give it to Rohan. Everything works there. Everything works.
Okay.
A rare case of green and gold working.
Oh, beautiful.
That's extra points.
Yeah.
All right. That's the end of that segment.
There we go.
Rohan takes the cake.
Okay. Do you have any questions this
We
week?
do! Return the Slab! Returns. On the Jojo show. Long-time fan of the One Piece podcast that we do.
Check it out.
Check it out. Check out the Red Force podcast.
All
right, he has multiple questions for us.
Go on.
Alright, first one. What is your favorite anime Jojo and why? He thinks it's Joseph. I'm gonna have to agree with that. Just because you get so much of him.
Okay.
You get to see him young, tenacious, heart of gold. He sees his secret technique of running away.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. He's a very smart fighter because stands didn't exist.
Yeah.
His character development in part 2 is also there. And then you go to part 3. Old man, funny old man, he's comic relief.
Yeah.
What's not to enjoy?
Mm-hmm.
Then you get to see him later, like he's 80 and he's a bit of a sad old man.
Yeah.
Get to see him throughout his entire life. How can you not say Joseph?
There you go.
Jotaro is the cool guy. He's the edge master. Josuke is just... He's too much of a clone of Jotaro.
Okay. Without the muscles.
Without the muscles, a bit younger, a bit less edgy.
Okay.
But, he still has, you know what I mean? He's just... And Jono, we haven't seen enough of him. Come on. We've seen 4 episodes. I've read the manga, but that doesn't count for this question.
Okay.
Now, if it was the manga, I would say Jolene, only because of the immaculate character development in that arc in part 6.
Okay.
But we're not talking about the manga. So, what are you going to say? Do you not really know?
I'll go with Joseph.
Joseph, just because you see him so
Just 'cause
much.
you see him a lot.
Who is your favorite anime JoJo antagonist and why? That's easy.
Right. Come on.
The Dio Brando, it has to be.
They will do.
Villain
of villains.
He's the ultimate villain.
Yeah.
He respects the Joestar family line too much. Right? He learned firsthand what they can do. And now he's coming part 3 to get his revenge.
He lost a little bit of his confidence.
Now, in part 6, we get a little more information. And even gradually, it increases Dio's likability.
Yeah.
So, Dio, it has to be Dio. Now, Kira is a close second. He's smart, he's a tactician, he's brutal. He just wants to live a normal life.
Yeah.
Now, we can't really go minor villains because... there's a minor villain in part 7 that's just absolutely delicious.
Okay.
Alright? Absolutely fantastic. Also, the main villain of part 7 is also extremely good.
Yeah.
Part 7 is just a masterpiece in general. I recommend you read it.
Mate, in 2024, not even in 2040.
In 2040 we have part 7, but it's a great question.
Yeah.
So it has to be Dio.
They will do. That's enough.
What's his name? Part 2, Kai or something like that. K-I Khan. I think it's Khan. Khan.
Yeah.
He's just a strong dude. That's like
No flavor.
He's a super vampire, and he's trying to become the ultimate life form. So it's like he's interesting, but he's not really a really cool, interesting character. Yeah. So it's gonna be Dio for now, for the anime. But yeah. Crossover question: what would Shank's stand be? Easy name. Now, does Rohan take that name? He might. But I'm going to say his stand name, Stairway to Heaven.
Yes.
Instantly one-shot you and send you to heaven.
Which he has in One Piece.
Because he's the God King.
Yes.
Done. Easy
What do we expect next week, Christian?
We expect to meet the crew antics.
I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll probably have some crew dynamics going.
Crew antics galore. Now, part 5 has my favorite crew.
Alright.
because they're full of personality. You actually get to know who they are,
Yeah.
and what they do. They all get their moment to shine. Part 5.
So look forward to the crew.
Look forward to the crew, meeting the
Alright.
crew. Alright. That's the end of the show.
Yeah, like, subscribe.
Like,
check
subscribe.
out One Piece podcast on SoundCloud as well.
That's it.
There we go.